In the distant future, supermarkets sell babies as commodities. Women no longer need to give birth on their own. Just come to the store and choose the child you like. Rachel carefully put the baby in her shopping cart, but as soon as she was about to pay and leave, she suddenly remembered that her husband was black to avoid awkward questions or quarrels. Rachel decided not to buy the baby and instead wanted to have a child by a natural way. However, even the birth process itself has changed in the future. No more need. It was to carry a child. Doctors just took both parents' DNA and raised the baby in a special capsule. Thanks to advanced technology, the couple could observe the entire process of the origin of life. Then one day, a small sperm successfully fertilized an egg. Emotionally overwhelmed, Rachel and Jack hugged each other tightly. That meant a new life had begun. While they were looking forward to the next stages, the doctor rolled a large stove-like device into the room. A couple with confusion and mild horror, I looked at him. But in the end, they resigned themselves. Their child grew up inside the car. Their daily lives have barely changed. They could monitor the child's condition at any time and interact with him remotely. Days passed, the embryo developed, and soon was moved into a more advanced capsule. One day, hospital staff gave them headphones. They first heard their child's heartbeat. This moment was full of happiness. When they saw their baby, he was still a tiny, flush bubble size, but this gave them great hope. At home, they happily started preparing the nursery. Time flew by quickly. They were soon allowed to take the capsule home. At first, they carefully put it in their bedroom. But that night, when they tried to fall asleep, they thought the capsule was out of place here. Jack decided to move her to the living room. He almost tripped along the way, but fortunately managed to keep his balance. On the same night they were about to go to bed again, a loud siren suddenly went off outside. They in panic ran outside and realized that they forgot to replenish the nutrient solution in the capsule. Jack was worried at first, but in the days that followed, watching their baby grow steadily inside the capsule, he felt more and more relief. Soon, the capsule at home reached its maximum volume. The baby was almost ready for birth. They had to return the capsule back to the medical center and wait for delivery. But when they got home, they felt something was missing. Soon the doctor called them. He reported that the process of inducing labor will begin very soon. The couple was surprised. Isn't that too early?